What's up, everyone? Today we're taking a look at one of the most beloved PlayStation 2 classics ever made, Sly Cooper and the Thievius Raccooonus. Released back in the year 2002, this stealth platformer introduced players to the charming master thief, Sly Cooper, and kicked off one of PlayStation's most memorable franchises. But does this game still hold up more than 20 years later? Let's find out. The story follows this guy right here, Sly Cooper, a raccoon descended from a long line of master thieves. When Sly was just a child, a group known as the Fiendish Five stole his family's legendary book of thieving techniques, the Thievius Raccooonus, and murdered his father right in front of him. Years later, Sly teams up with his best friends Bentley and Murray to track down the Fiendish Five, recover the missing pages of the book, and get revenge. It's a simple story, but it's packed with personality, memorable villains, and comic book style cutscenes that still look fantastic today. Let's focus on the first topic, the gameplay. The gameplay is where Sly Cooper really shines. Unlike many platformers of its era, the game focuses heavily on stealth. Sly can sneak past enemies, climb poles, balance on ropes, and pull off acrobatic moves that make you feel like a true master thief. One of the best design choices is the game's one-hit gameplay system. Most hazards and enemies can take Sly out instantly, which sounds frustrating, but it actually makes every jump and stealth section feel exciting. The platforming is precise, and the game does a great job of showing players exactly where they can jump and climb. The glowing clues and visual indicators make navigation smooth and satisfying. There are also plenty of variety missions, including racing levels, turret sections, and vehicle challenges that help keep the experience fresh. Alright, time to move on to the second topic. Graphics. For a PlayStation 2 game, the visuals have aged surprisingly well. The cel-shaded art style gives the game a cartoon look that still feels unique today. The environments are colorful, the character designs are memorable, and the comic book presentation helps the game stand out from other platformers of the era. While the graphics obviously show their age in some areas, the artistic style has helped Sly Cooper remain visually appealing decades later. Alright, now let's move on to sound and music. The soundtrack perfectly matches the sneaky atmosphere of the game. Each world has its own distinct musical identity, and the sound effects make every cane swing and stealth maneuver feel satisfying. The voice acting is also excellent, especially for Sly himself, whose smooth and confident personality carries the adventure from the start to finish.
Ah, Carmelita. I haven't seen you since I gave you the slip in Bombay.
Which reminds me, you need to return the Firestone of India to its rightful owners.
And I was gonna give it to you as a little token of my... Hey, you know, that bazooka really brings out the color of your eyes. Very fetching.
So let's go over the good parts of the game. The game has fun stealth platforming gameplay, great comic book presentation, memorable characters and villains, excellent level variety, charming art style that still holds up today, and the game is just kind of overall fun. If you haven't tried it, I definitely recommend playing this game. But what are some of the bad things about the game? Well, some vehicle and turret missions can feel repetitive. The game is fairly short compared to modern titles, so if you're not really used to that, it is going to be finished pretty fast. And camera controls occasionally show their age, especially with the inverted controls, which personally, I really hate those controls. But you can change that in the settings if you like to. So a lot of you are probably asking, what would be the final verdict on this game? Well, me personally, I'd probably put this game as a good 8 out of 10. Although I wouldn't say this is the best Sly Cooper game out of all the franchise, this was definitely one of my favorite games growing up, and I would still play it today. Replaying this game really helped relive my childhood, and I would definitely recommend it to anybody who wants to play it. If you do want to play it, it is still available on the PlayStation Store, so I would definitely recommend downloading it and giving it a try. Let me know what you guys think about the game down in the comments. I'd love to hear your opinion on the video game. And if you enjoyed this review, don't forget to like, subscribe, and let me know what your favorite Sly Cooper game is in the comments below. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next review.